foot. He's a terrific talent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Clear it. And it's Fernandez. Played out to the right. Chalobah. Badiashile. And it's Cucurella. And Chalobah has Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played out to the left flank. Bristol deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got...
Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And Caicedo. Liam Delap. Lobbed in behind. That's a sharp pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's neat. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Fernandez. Out to the right. Liam Delap. He shifted it to the flank. Cucurella. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Morsi. And he's picked out the run. James. And it's Cucurella for Pedro Neto.
That was the
to review the first half.
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Great vision. Fired deep towards the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
João Pedro. Morsi. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Chelsea looking to pass their way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else. Positioning, so good from him.
Chelsea still this single goal behind. Morsi gets a good foot in there. Caicedo. João Pedro. And it's James.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Caicedo. Fernand, and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Liam Delap.
Pedro Neto
knocks it out wide, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Morsi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Liam Delap. No, again there's no way through. Foot in. It's a searching pass. And it's hoisted clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field,
and it's Caicedo.
Number 20, number 6.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedro Neto. Liam Delap. Tries a deft little ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Chelsea with the corner. They're first. Deftly away. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cucurella. That's a decent clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Liam to lap. Now it's João Pedro. Pinches it off him. Now it's João Pedro. Liam to lap. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
So there it is, everyone. Now big up for our players.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. This, the game that marks the halfway point. Badiashile. And it's Cucurella. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, this looks sharp. Badiashile does really well to win the ball there. Hadziametovic. Now he's off and running. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that. Fernandez. And Cucurella. Hadziametovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice-looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Hadziametovic. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Dink through. He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Now it's McBurney. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a key interception. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. He's in a great position here. Great vision. It's a promising position. In terrific header. Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Chalobah. And Badiashile. Well, that has not gone well. Hadziametovic. Now it's McBurney. Fernandez. And it's been played through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Caicedo. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. Liam Delap, Pedro Neto. Threads one in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. Cleared without complication. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to get it away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that's put paid to a promising move. James. Fernandez. And that pass just didn't quite work. And Cucurella. McBurney. Chalobah gets a foot in here. He's on it, can he get away?
Added time.
Hadziametovic. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
Let's hope
A
the boys
change,
can turn
perhaps,
it up for the
after
second.
half-time.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Swung over. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he get it through? He can get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Real chance! He's scored! The breakthrough arrives at last!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and an even quicker feet.
After 57 minutes is number 22.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That is ended up in no man's land. McBurney and Hadziametovic.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And the cutback. Badiashile tries to clear. Driving on and making good progress. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernandez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's gone loose. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Liam Talat. For Pedro Neto. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Badiashile. And it's Fernandez. Now James. And it's Fernandez. Cucurella. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitutions taking place.
Hull choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cucurella. Played out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hadziametovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedro Neto. Liam Talat. And it's James. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been slung wide. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Badiashile. Chelsea are running out of time to save themselves. Played back. Cucurella. Spread it left. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. Egan. Hull. Clear. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Unlucky, lads. Let's hope for better luck next time.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. This the first of the second round of fixtures this season. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I have to admit...
There's the header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Pedro Neto. Played out to the right. Palmer. And it's Caicedo. Now then, the ball's come loose.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. And he whips it in. Cleared away.
So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely spread. Broadhead.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
James picks it up out wide. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez. Gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pedro. Chelsea are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And he's had a hit! Cabore. Now it's Pedro. Taken back almost at... And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Broadhead. Caicedo. For Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And here's Palmer. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Defending of the desperate variety. In by James. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Fernandez. And that's been intercepted. Kabore. Windass. Kabore. Windass. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is a great pick out. He's in it face to face with the keeper. Shot, surely! There it is! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
After 34 minutes is number 33.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's made its way to him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Doyle clears it away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Windass is second in the league scoring charts. Played back in. Deep cross. That has been knocked clear. A lot of space ahead of him. He's having a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion. Did it, now they have it.
Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
João Pedro has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Palmer. Chelsea finding their passes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great defending, strong and determined. And a chance! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. Cucurella for Pedro Neto. Out to the right. Caicedo. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's gone searching cross-field.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
That's really well cleared. Pedro Neto. Played out towards the right wing. Some good work on the right flank here. Broadhead does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Windass, that was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Palmer, James just loves to go forward whenever he can. Foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. Broadhead. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 33. Coming on the field is number 16, Jay Rodriguez.
It back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Jay Rodriguez. Just eases him off the ball. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Great skill, that's nice. And it's James. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
15, coming on the field, number 31.
Jay Rodriguez.
Number 27.
Just about up to 75 minutes. This looks promising. Showing great feet there. Oh, good ball! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Looks to the other side. Played back into the centre. João Pedro. Palmer. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Doyle defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chelsea are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Good ball, good take. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Palmer. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chelsea are running out of time to save themselves. Now this could be a chance. Aims beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? Pedro Neto. And that interception was most necessary. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
So there it is,
That's
everyone.
it for today.
Now
Thank you,
big
Jim,
up for our
and
players.
goodbye. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's going to be a tough ask, Peter, trying to get in behind this guy, Levi Colwill. He has to play in that kind of left-sided centre-back role. I think there he's at home. I think if you start moving him around a little bit more, then things can get a little bit shaky in his game. But when he's there, he's composed, he's impressive, and it looks like he can go on to greater things.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So we're up and running. Colwill. And back to the goalkeeper. James. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Cucurella. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Neto. He's on it, can he get away? He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Chaplin. He shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandez. Great vision. This looks promising. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Fernandez, chance for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Danger averted for now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot. Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portsmouth have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's João Pedro. Now this could be a chance. It's run loose here. Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Colwell. James. And Caicedo. Over to the left. Colwell. He's looking wide. Now, can they get him away? Pedro Neto is onto this. Cucurella is in a really good position out wide. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's João Pedro. Played over towards the opposite flank.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that's a little loose. And it's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Murphy. Not the most accurate pass. Palmer. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, that's delightful. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good defending, very good defending. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Good ball, good take. He's beaten the last man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
you know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Pedro Neto. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's João Pedro. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Chelsea still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Palmer!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Chaplin, spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pedro Neto going full tilt down the left. Caicedo. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, they could break here. Chaplin. No, it's come to nothing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pedro Neto. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. João Pedro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he was quick to react. Chaplin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. And he will. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Played in with purpose. This time, surely! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitutions taking place.
Portsmouth are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Colwill. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
James. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella for Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And Caicedo. And it's James. The final 5 minutes. And it's Fernandez. Good chance here! No, he's missed it.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto.
There will be 1 minute
1
added time.
minute to add, according to the board. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's that, the end. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now: they lost it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
But we'll be back stronger.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.